Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of the Low Budget Review Show. I am your host, Eric Smith, and today I am talking about Benny Rose, the Cannibal King by Hailey Piper. This is from Unnerving Press, and it is book number 3, if you can see that, in the Rewind or Die series. And in Blackwood, Vermont, there is this urban legend of Benny Rose, the Cannibal King. And in 1986, in our cold open, as I like to call it, a couple of kids have left the party. They're drunk. They're stumbling through the woods, and they don't make it. Then we cut to 1987, a couple days before Halloween, and we meet our characters, whose names I do not remember. Desiree is our main character, and she introduces herself to this new girl at school, Gabrielle, and invites her to invites herself and 2 of her friends to Gabrielle's grandmother's house on Halloween night, because grandma's going to be out of town, and ostensibly it's just to sort of make friends with her, but they're planning on pulling a prank. And then we cut to Halloween, 1987. Our 4 girls are at Gabrielle's grandma's house in this retirement cul-de-sac part of Blackwood. And stuff goes down. That's your nutshell. But let's just say Benny Rose, the Cannibal King, is not the urban legend that people think he is. So, as always, try not to spoil things. Good book. Hailey Piper, great author. She makes the characters distinct. Desiree, Gabrielle, the other 2 girls whose names I don't remember off the top of my head. You've got the one girl's boyfriend and his friend who are going to be part of this prank. But stuff goes down. Turns terrifying very quickly. And there's a huge storm, which helps cut them off. So they're trapped. Is this a spoiler? They end up trapped in this cul-de-sac. Because the bridge washes out. And it's, basically at this point becomes sort of a slasher, with some twists and turns along the way. And I don't know how much I want to say about the story itself, because I don't want to give anything at all away. I don't want to tell you who lives and who dies. I don't want to tell you what the truth is or might be. Excuse me just a moment. This is my 4th video, and my throat's getting a little parched, so I'm going to have a drink. This is what happens when it's low budget. There's no editing. You got to watch me take some Mountain Dew. I really enjoy Hailey Piper. This is only the 2nd book I've read by her at this point, and both have been fantastic. Queen of Teeth is the book that I will have a link for at the end of the video, because that's the other Hailey Piper book I read. Definitely going to be reading a lot more. Just what else can I say? It's good stuff. It's fun. It's scary. It's Halloween-y. These Rewind or Die books have all been really, really entertaining. They all, so far, the ones that I've read, have sort of this 70s, 80s B-movie vibe. This one literally takes place 1987, so no cell phones to worry about. Hailey Piper didn't have to figure out how to cut off their communications with cell phones. Moves at a good pace. Like I said, we have that cold open, and then we jump ahead a year. We're introduced to our characters, and that's pretty quick. We get into the shenanigans very quickly. Why does my lighting keep changing? I assume other people are noticing that, but it got darker. Now it's brighter again. I don't know. But what else can I say about this? Well written, great characters. It's gory. It's frightening. It's fast paced. It's could have easily been a slasher movie made back in the 80s. I mean, it could be a slasher movie made now, but it takes place in 87, so I'm saying. Could have been a movie made in 87. Yeah, what else is there to say? Not much. This is a very short video, apparently. So there you go. Oh, I gave this 4 out of 5, I believe, on Goodreads. Do you people care, actually, how many stars I gave it on Goodreads? I mean, I don't draw my ratings anymore. So is it important enough that I need to check my Goodreads before I make these videos? There's my question for the video. Do you care enough that I should check my Goodreads to see what my rating was? Just to be sure. Sometimes it's easy to remember, but something like this, which is really entertaining, really well written, well worth reading. But I mean, 5 out of 5 it was amazing. I'm pretty sure I gave it 4, which is, let's see. 3 is I liked it. 4 is I really liked it. And then 5 is it's amazing. Something like that. Either way. But there's your question for the video. How important are the actual ratings? Do you just listen to what I have to say about the book? Or do you want to know how I rated it? And should I be checking my Goodreads before I record? As an addendum to that question, are you on Goodreads? Do you rate your books? Do you keep track on Goodreads and give them a rating? For that matter, do you review them on Goodreads? I used to write reviews on Amazon. Occasionally I'd write one on Goodreads. But now I'm just doing this. Hopefully it helps as much as reviews on Amazon. Written reviews on Amazon and Goodreads would help. I hope, because, I want people to find good books to read. I want the authors to find an audience, and I want readers to find books that they're going to enjoy. That's the whole point of what I'm doing with my reviews. So, there you go. But this is definitely worth a read. So far, I've enjoyed all of the Rewind or Die books. And this, actually, I'm going to glance over at my cart. Yeah, this is up there so far. I haven't read a ton of them, but this is definitely high up for me in the Rewind or Die series. Benny Rose, the Cannibal King, Hailey Piper. Yeah, you should read it. It's good. And I've already asked my question, so if you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put them in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just post a spoiler warning. We try to be polite here at the Low Budget Review Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, is EricSmith5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH5757. That's all I've got for you. This has been the Low Budget Review Show. I have been Eric Smith, and until next time, read more books.